to Motivational Monday with me, your girl, Jacquie O. Happy Monday, guys. Oh my gosh. Were y'all getting in the groove with the introduction? I mean, I was like, I just need to dance a little bit. So we hope you are ready for an amazing show because let me tell you, it is going to be on fire. So you might need to get your fans, fan yourself off and maybe get you some cold water because we have an amazing show for you on tonight. So again, welcome to Motivational Monday with me, your girl, Jacquie O. Go ahead and put in the comment section where you are viewing from. You know how we do it. We call it the comment streets. Go ahead and put in the comment streets where you are viewing from. We would love to know on this evening. And so, y'all, before we get started, I just wanted to share with you a couple of events that we have coming up that are really exciting. On March the 9th, I will be in Atlanta. Right outside of Atlanta. And I will be at the Walking in My Purpose conference with the I Am Strong Foundation founder, Natalie Clark. So you can find out all the information in my IG bio. IG is Instagram. On my website, you can also find it on Natalie's website, I Am Strong. So you all check it out if you are in the Atlanta area or if you just want to catch a flight and come and be a part of this amazing conference. We definitely invite you out. And then on April the 13th, we will be in Nashville, Tennessee with our third Intimate Moments, the retreat. And I will be hosting it with my beautiful co-host, Kirsten Grimes. So if you all are, again, in the Nashville area, or if you feel a girls trip coming on, we invite you to join us in Nashville on April the 13th. And all of that information and registration, you can find that on our website at jackieo.com. So are y'all ready for this evening? I am ready for this evening. And I hope, I don't know about you, but this year we have just started and we're already in February and it is going really, really quickly already. Oh, wait, I forgot. I have some birthday shout outs. Let me do that really quickly for my family. My family, I have a lot of birthdays in January, a lot of birthdays in February. So I want to give them a birthday shout out. So first to my beautiful niece, Anise. She is a freshman in college. Happy birthday to her. She's a January baby. My mother, my beautiful mother, Carolyn Burrell. I hope she's watching. Hey, Mom, love you. Her birthday was in January. My brother, who's under me, his birthday is in January. My baby son, yes, he's in his early 30s, but he's still my baby. His birthday is in January. Now we're coming on into February. One of my sisters right under me, Brenda, many of you know her. You've seen her on my social media. Her birthday was this past Friday. My father's is coming up this week. One of my other nieces, my other baby sister, I'm telling y'all, it's a lot of birthdays going on. And my son, Justin, his heavenly birthday is also this month. So happy birthday to all of the February babies. And without further ado, I am going to bring up our amazing next guest. And after this, you will see why I'm calling her amazing. We'll be right back.
Robbin Kelton, MBA, is the driving force behind the Mamapreneur Podcast, showcasing female-driven businesses globally. With a thriving platform of over 2 years, her podcast resonates across the United States and beyond, empowering women at various entrepreneurship stages. Robbin is dedicated to providing exposure and support, emphasizing it's never too late to pursue dreams. The platform's core values center around networking, community, and collaboration. In addition to her podcast endeavors, Robbin is the founder of Savvy Salon Systems, a coaching program for high-performing salon suite owners. Robbin guides professionals like hairstylists, lash artists, and estheticians to transform their businesses into successful six-figure enterprises. With 25 years in the beauty industry and a master's in business administration, her passion is elevating boutique salon owners to success through scaling, achieving results, and offering clarity and effective business management while prioritizing excellent service. Please join us in welcoming the beautiful Jacquie of all trades, Robbin Kelton, to Motivational Monday with Jacquie O.
Welcome. Hello, Robbin.
Hello, Jacquie O. Thank you so much for having me. You're not going to have me cry this makeup off with that intro. Girl, I'm over here trying to keep it together like, okay.
Listen, girl, you are absolutely amazing. And I have been waiting for this show for us to have a conversation. So welcome to Motivational Monday.
Thank you so much for having me. I am excited. I am excited for our chat today. It feels weird being on the other side.
I know.
Hey, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Y'all, so I'm going to tell you a little background of how we met Robbin, or how I met Robbin. So Robbin slid into my DM. So it was a good slide. Sometimes we get them slides, it's not too good.
Be suspect. Like,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
But Robbin slid into my DM and telling me about her podcast, and she wanted to schedule a meeting to find out a little bit more about me. And at first I was like, oh, who is this? Because, again, we're saying like suspect, right? And I said, okay, I'm gonna respond. And so I did, and I'm glad I did. I've been on Robbin's podcast, the Mamapreneur Podcast, a couple of times. I've been on there, and I've attended a wonderful brunch that she has. And I'm sure she's going to talk more about all the things that she has going on, the Jacquie of all trades. But I'm just so happy that our paths crossed and that we are in this space together. Yeah.
Thank you. I am too. It was interesting. Last year, the whole intention of last year for my platform was to reach out to people that did not know me from a can of paint, but they trusted me with their vision and bringing their vision to new eyes and ears, because that's what my platform's all about. Just giving people that extra exposure that they may not have gotten otherwise.
Right.
And so I've had some people question. They were like, "You're a scam artist?" I'm like, "No. Look me up, honey. We've been around almost 2 years. I'm like, look a sister up. And then, hey, I'm pretty sure you did, Jacquie. Make sure it was legit," which is fine. I do that too when people reach out to me for stuff. And so I'm glad that we cross paths as well. And man, the collaboration train has been moving since. And so just again, thank you so much for having me here tonight. I am excited.
Yeah. Well, listen, as we're going to hop right into our show tonight, we're going to be talking about unleashing your brilliance. And this is a conversation between trailblazing women entrepreneurs. So when you look at the word trailblazer, a lot of times you may think of celebrities and people that you see their names in the limelight or the spotlight, and they are trailblazers. But we're also trailblazers. We are women that are out here in our communities, and we are making a change, and we are impacting lives. We're not just inspiring and motivating, but we're actually impacting. And that is the key, is to impact the lives of those that we come in contact with. And so tonight I wanted to talk to one of the trailblazers that I know, Robbin, because guess what? There are others that are coming after you, Robbin. They're coming after me, and we are paving the way. We have some young people and young entrepreneurs that are coming along behind us, and they're like, oh my God, they're doing it, and we're showing them the way. So tonight, that's what we're going to be talking about, trailblazing. And you're definitely that, Jacquie of all trades, Miss Robbin.
Thank you. Oh God, you're not gonna have me crying.
When you hear that word trailblaze and a trailblazer, like, How do you feel and what comes to mind when we say that?
First off, we talked about this a little bit before going live. I had a conversation with my best friend, and I didn't think me and Trailblazer would be in the same sentence.
Mm-hmm.
I just do what I do because I feel that's what God has called me to do, and I never just thought of me as a trailblazer. But when I hear that word, I think of innovator. I think of someone, like she just said, we're blazing the trail for others. As a trailblazer, it's not about you.
That's right.
It's you being at a certain place and bringing others with you and seeing everybody win. That's always been my bag. I like to see everyone win. I love community and all the things that come with that. So you put all that together and it's just magic. So just being able to be a blessing to others. And so it gives me joy.
Yeah, I like that. And I like how you said it brings you joy. You being able to, and that's the great thing, to have joy when you can help other people and you can serve other people with that pure heart, to where you're just like, okay, yeah, I did that. And like one of my best friends, she would tell me all the time, you're a bad somebody, and we sometimes don't think of ourselves like that, right? Because as you and I were talking earlier, this is just what we do. And so we're just doing what we do, and we're not really thinking that, oh, okay, yeah, I am a bad somebody. But we really are. We really are some amazing women that are doing some amazing things. So, Robbin, what inspired you to embark on this journey that you are doing, an entrepreneur?
I've always had the entrepreneurial spirit, if you will. Being in the beauty industry for almost 26 years, 11 of those years going independent. And so, of course, when you're going into independent anything, you're everything. You're marketing, you shipping and receiving, you everything. And even in the beauty industry, and that's the reason why I started the coaching brand, is because the beauty school didn't teach us the business. So a lot of the business piece I had to learn on my own. Now I love it and wouldn't dare go back to a shop where I was getting paid hourly. I wouldn't dare go back to it because it's so much freedom. Now, granted, you work a little bit harder in entrepreneurship. And so I think that's one thing that I loved about going into the journey of entrepreneurship, and again, being able to bring others along with you that are doing the same things, or like-minded things.
Yeah. Yeah. And that is so true because my oldest daughter, she graduated with her cosmetology license from Ogle, and they didn't really teach the business side of it. And so that is very true. I think they had like some little small components, but it wasn't
probably
like you really need. And so, that's very true. But I'm grateful that she had some experience as being a kid entrepreneur, to where she knew what to do. And she's like you, she has her own suite and her own area and she's her own boss. So, I'm really proud of her, but that's really good.
You have to learn really fast in that arena alone. You really have to learn like everything, the accounting piece, booking. Thankfully now you have all these apps that you can do booking for. Back in the day, you had an appointment book, honey, and you better keep up with it. And if you lose it, it's a wrap,
Yeah. And I mean, I don't even think some of them had appointment books. Like the girl that I used to go to, she seemed like a spiral notebook, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
We would be overbooked and all kinds of things was happening.
4 people scheduled at 8:00 on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank God for apps.
Yeah. I don't miss them days.
Yes, absolutely. So Robbin, as you're going through this journey of being an entrepreneur, we already know that there are some ups and some downs, some, highs and lows, twists and turns, and everything that comes along with this journey. And there have been some setbacks, I'm sure, and some challenges that you have had. Tell us, how do you use your strength and your brilliance to overcome those obstacles?
First, I've learned to keep going. A lot of times when we have obstacles, we are so quick to want to quit. You're like, you know what? That's not going the way I would like. I'm done. I'm going to quit.
Right.
That is your cue to keep going. That is your cue to keep the faith. And God put something in you, and that's your calling to do. You don't just up and say, you know what? I'm done. You
Yeah.
keep going. You have community around you to kind of keep you kind of centered. I tell people this life, you ain't supposed to do it alone. So that's family, friends, church. I like to call Jacquie and a few of the ladies my business sisters, your power circle, whatever, to kind of help you stay afloat and not be so quick to give up.
Right.
So, yeah.
True. And those business sisters, shall I say, are really crucial. I know for me,
Yeah, absolutely.
I can just pick up the phone and call or send a text, or they may call me and they're calling me for something else, right?
And
But
just
then
the
we get to
timing.
talking, but the timing of it is just like, oh my goodness, this was so perfect. And also just for us to motivate each other and to, that's the next thing we're going to talk about is the collaboration and the networking, because we motivate and inspire each other to keep going. And like I see you, Robbin, you have multiple things going on, and some of my other business sisters things, and so I'm inspired when I see that. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Then it keeps me going. And so how important is that, do you feel, is the collaboration and you talked about it a little bit, and the community, but how do you tie all of that in to really make it work for you?
I'm gonna answer your other question. I have a two-parter to the other question real quick. So also, this has been my year of whatever doesn't work, have something else that would work. We're going to do what works this year. 2023, we probably were scratching our heads on a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
And I said this year was going to be the year. What didn't work in 2023 or whatever year it is, what didn't work, we're going to do what works. Because at this point, we know what has worked. So when we have those setbacks, all right, we're going to go with what works. And because we know that we've had success in the past. So that's answering the second part to that question.
Okay.
Now, for collaboration and just how important that is, it's just great. I say it's room for everybody to grow. It's room for everybody to eat. That's why my podcast has been on as long as it has been. I talk about that a lot when I bring people on and, on why the show exists. Getting out there and networking and building relationships. Collaboration, it starts with a relationship. It starts with trust, and then it goes from there. And it just becomes an ongoing cycle. Again, even in our little circle, if you will, business circle, sister circle, if you will, it's been great to see everybody being able to collaborate with one another within the circle.
Right.
It's been amazing. I've loved to see everybody. You next month,
Yeah.
We've had two of our girlfriends just did something together on Friday.
Yeah.
It was two of you guys along with our friend together doing something on March 9th. All the things. So it's been good to see those relationships. It's all about building relationships. Again, in entrepreneurship, you're not supposed to do it alone.
No,
you don't know it all.
Not. I mean, you cannot literally do this by yourself. It's just impossible.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah. And I love that. And the collaborations to where I feel in our circle that we know the importance of that. And we understand the importance of building relationships and working together and knowing that there's room at the table for all of us. There's no competition,
That's right.
And we can all have a seat at the table and we can all win. And so that's what I really love too about our network of people in our circle. And, we all have other little pods, but in our little sister circle that we have among us, that's a really great thing. And it's really good to see as well. I want to welcome our viewers that are on here this evening. Thank you all so much for joining us. I think we have a Sheila Wallace and
My
we have
sister,
Natalie Clark. Okay, welcome.
the
And
fabulous Natalie Clark.
yes, the fabulous Natalie Clark. I'm
The
telling you.
GOAT. That is the GOAT, Natalie Clark.
Yes, I'm telling you, like she is like the head. And then we have Jay Liner. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Thank you all so much for joining. And for those of you that are viewing and you just did not put in the chat section, thank you again for joining us on this evening. I am talking to the fabulous Jacquie of all trades, the trailblazer herself, Robbin Kelton, the visionary behind Mamapreneur Podcast. Y'all, we are going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, I want Robbin to talk to us about that shirt that she just pulled up and show us some of her products that she has. And we're going to continue the show. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
In the whirlwind of life, it's easy to forget the importance of self-care. Carving out time for yourself isn't an act of selfishness. It's an essential commitment. It's the perfect moment to rejuvenate your mind, nurture your body, and soothe your soul. Prioritize yourself and embrace the opportunity to take a break just for you. Make self-care a priority because when you're at your best, everything around you flourishes. Discover the Glow Collection by Jacquie O, where the magic lies in embracing healthy skin, not chasing perfection. Our all-natural skincare line leaves your skin nourished and hydrated, radiating a natural glow, because we believe in the beauty of authenticity. Say goodbye to unrealistic standards and say hello to your best skin. Shop the Glow Collection by Jacquie O at www.jacquieo.com. Your journey to naturally radiant skin begins here. Join me, your girl, Jacquie O, for Motivational Monday, every first Monday of the month at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be streaming live on our Facebook page at Jacquie O Blog and our YouTube channel at Jacquie O. Join us for an hour filled with inspiration, motivation, and valuable information aimed at helping you to live and think well. Motivational Monday with me, your girl, Jacquie O, promises to be a time of empowerment and positivity. Mark your calendars and be ready to be uplifted and motivated to embrace the best version of yourself.
Welcome back to Motivational Monday with me, your girl, Jacquie O, and my very special guest, Robbin Kelton. We have been talking about unleashing your brilliance and talking about us being some trailblazing women, doing our thing, like clearing the path out. And a lot of times we talked about this just a little bit earlier, that we don't think of ourselves as trailblazers, but we are. And many of you are. You may not see yourself as that because you're just doing your thing every day, but you really are. And so thank you to those of you that are out there that are making it happen, that are stepping out of your comfort zones and living your dreams. And as Robbin said earlier, having joy as you're doing it. So again, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Dr. Sherry Pouncey, for joining us on this evening. She's one of my good friends. Thank you for being on this evening. So Robbin, before we get back into our conversation, girl, show us some of the merchandise. Because listen, I have my shirt on tonight.
Shirt on. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me stand up. Can y'all see this? It says passionate woman of color entrepreneur. I'll have to take a full body so y'all can see. And then I have my cup. This is one of my favorite mugs right here. So Robbin, show us what else that you have.
All right, so we have the amazing Mamapreneur Podcast mug. Mm-hmm. These are $15. So you have to get with me offline if you would like your mug. It only comes in white. And then we have Jackie's shirt. And then I got to give the story of this shirt. So
Okay.
On my show, I talk about the 9,200 things that we do. And so I coined the term Jackie of all trades. You always hear Jack of all trades. I
Yeah.
call myself Jackie of all trades. Now, granted, my name is Robbin with Jackie of all trades. So
I
I
love
am a person that did Jackie shirt.
it.
I put her to work.
There you go. I love it.
And it says Jackie of all trades on it.
Mm-hmm.
And we can do it any color for you, black, white, whatever. But
Okay.
these are on sale right now. So you got to reach out to me directly on how to get your Jackie of all trades shirt, because we are all Jackie of all trades, well within our right. All right.
Amen.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So yes, y'all know how we do it here on the Motivational Monday with Jackie O. We are all about supporting our fellow women entrepreneurs. So please support Robbin and everything that she has. Follow her so you can watch her amazing podcast. Your podcast comes on every third Thursday.
Second and fourth Thursday evenings, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yes. So she has a podcast, and she has some great women, and some men on her show. So you never know what you may find. If you're looking for something, you never know who may be on the show that will be able to help you. So check her out on the second and fourth Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And also with the products, because y'all see I'm sporting my shirt. I'm gonna take a full body afterwards, and my mug. I love my mug. So Robbin, as we're talking about that, and as you were talking about the Jackie of all trades, you have to grow, right? So as an entrepreneur, we know that growth is crucial for us to be successful in what we're doing. Share with us a time where you stepped out of your comfort zone and you just did the thing.
What we're doing right now, my podcast. Little quick tidbit of how my show became a show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm naturally a planner. That's just me. Type A people in the crowd. That's me. In the middle of the pandemic 4 years ago, getting invited to a networking event to provide some samples for swag bags. I sell Mary Kay as well. So to provide some samples for the swag bags. And the lady ended up meeting up with me, and I asked where was the event. And so I network, I ran my mouth. So first off, I went somewhere where I knew no one.
Good.
Room. A lot of times we wait on your friends. Don't you wait on your friends every time. You're gonna be blocking your blessings.
That's right.
No shade to our friends, but other people were supposed to go with me, and I almost didn't go. Not knowing my friend who streams my show for me, who's now my friend, was going to be there. She did a drawing from the swag bags for a free spot to come on to her podcast and promote their business. I won.
Wow.
So I do the show. This is toward the end of 2020, early 2021. Remember praying to God to please put me in places, rooms, put my names on people's lips.
Yeah.
It can only come from you. Provide opportunities where it can only come from you. It wouldn't come from me. 3 months later, here she come. Hey girl, I'm thinking about expanding the platform. I would love for you to come on and host your own show or host a show with me. I'm laughing. I'm like, me?
Yeah.
I said, let me pray on that, honey. We don't know. What are we going to talk about? So gave it about a week, came up with the name of the show. We'll be 3 years old, April 8th.
Wow.
And it is the best decision I ever made. Totally outside of my comfort zone. I tell her every show. Thursday show will be episode 61. I am nervous every show.
Oh, I thought it was just me.
No.
I thought it was just me because I'm like, okay, 4 years in March for us.
Amazing.
And every time it's like I have butterflies, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I said, okay, maybe it's just me. Okay, well, I'm glad to know
No.
that it's not.
But that's a true comfort zone, stepping out of my comfort zone moment. And so I stopped by to tell you all that this, if it's something, if it makes you scared to do it, do it.
Yeah.
You just never know what's on the other side. And speaking engagements and all kind of stuff have come from me saying yes to starting my own show. So I hope that inspires somebody today.
Yes. And you said the key thing, and we've said this throughout the show, is just stepping out and just doing it. And doing it scared, because just like you, I had no idea, no desire to even do a talk show. And I was just trying to figure out, what can I do during COVID to help come into people's homes and bring some, laughter and just introduce other people. And that's how we came about as well, and been doing it ever since. And so I think you're right. We do have to just step out. And a lot of times it is the fear of, I'm going to fail, or I'm scared, or are people going to support me? There's all types of talk on that.
Okay, so I'm pretty blunt, so I'm trying to make sure I don't go too blunt on this show.
But a drink of tea on that note.
Yes. So when it comes to doing it afraid and doing it scared, you do it. God has a way of waking us up out of our sleep until we do it. That I call it the 3 a.m. wake up call.
Girl.
So until you finally answer the call, just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
He placed something. A lot of our callings are already placed inside of us. All we got to do is just get up and go do it, child. Just go do it, because it's already in you. But he puts people in our paths to show us, hey, I see it in you. They'll see it in you before you see it in yourself.
Right.
And that's what happened with, her name is Kesha. Kesha coming to ask me to host my own or host with her. And I was so scared, but I am very glad that I did it. It is the best. I tell anybody, it's the best decision. I look forward to every second and fourth Thursday night at 8:00 to get to spotlight people and bring them onto the platform. Some people, it's their first time even being on a podcast, and I get to help them navigate them through that, and then to see progress after. It's the coolest thing on God's green earth for me.
Yeah. I love it. And I love it too, that God, when he gives us those visions and we need to step out and do it, he gives us the provision. He provides everything that we need, the people that we need, the resources, whatever it is that we need, he provides. But if we never step out, then we'll never know that we can do it and it can get done. And then we'll see somebody else doing it and we'll say, oh my goodness, I should have been doing that. Yeah, you should have.
Coulda, woulda.
Yeah, absolutely. You should have. So, Robbin, let me ask you this question. As trailblazers, how do you believe we can collectively empower and inspire the next generation of women leaders?
Continue to be women of integrity, being authentic, providing opportunities for those people in whatever their strengths are. I'm really big on networking. So putting people in the room together and being able to encourage and inspire. I'm very touchy-feely, lovable. Come here, give me a hug. Let's talk, let's chat. How can I be of service to you?
Yeah.
And it's just taking self out of it and just being able to pour into other people. And especially our younger generation, because, they're coming up behind us and they need something, they need, what would you call that? They need that encouragement. They need, that role model. And that's what we're here for. We're role models. Jacquie is a role model.
Right.
Jacquie, to be a role model for her kids to have a business. You are a role model. You started that for those babies. They're big babies now, but for those babies. And, even for like my son, for him to see me
Mm-hmm.
in the setting. It's really cool for him to see it and for him to say, Mommy, I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the same for even the younger generation, to be able to pour in and encourage and mentor
Right.
younger, and that's why I love even for the beauty schools. I have a few beauty schools I'm going to speak at this year, just being able to pour into those young people, getting into the beauty industry. I look forward to reaching them. And some of the ones I've spoken to in 2023, some of those students stay in contact with me. They're graduated and they're in their own lines of business, and keeping that connection. It's all about connection. It's all about relationships and mentorship.
Yeah. And you said the key thing, the relationship. And so when we do, network and we meet these people, and not everyone is going to be for us. We know that we have to have some discernment, but for those that are, we do have to nurture those relationships in order for them to grow. So the seed is planted. So, we got to water it and take care of it and all of those things. So that I really like how you said that, and especially for our younger people, because they really need that. Not saying that we don't, but we've already been down that road of where they are. So just to be able to nurture and inspire and love on them is a blessing.
And a lot of us know how to get mentorship and coaching, and we'll get out there and network and meet new people and different industries and such. We, webinars or whatever. We kind of already have that idea. Well, most of us do kind of already have that idea. Younger folks, especially if they're coming into a particular area of what they're doing business wise or from their career, they may not have all the tools, and that's where we come in and assist.
And when you said that, how important is it for us that are on these platforms to have a great level of professionalism?
You have to be professional, because honey, if they see you acting ratchet,
girl,
be like, it's okay for me to do the same. No. So we have to, show that we're professional. We have to show that we're ethical. We have to show those things. Again, integrity is everything, and your reputation is everything. And it's either going to be a good one or not so good one.
That's right.
So
yes. And that's very important for us being trailblazers, that they see that, and not just see it on social media or out in public,
personal level.
But just like you were saying, your son, like, he sees it behind the scenes. He sees that, okay, my mom is this great woman. She's a woman of integrity, a woman of character. She takes care of her business, because there's a lot of behind the scenes things that happens before it's out in public and posted.
Absolutely.
People don't realize that, but it really is. So I feel that's, I was having a conversation with someone last night about that. Us as being business owners and women, we have to be very careful in how we carry ourselves and how we post on our social media and, different things like that, because there are people that are watching us. They may never say anything, but they're watching us, and we're paying for them.
And your jobs are watching you now too. They can find your child, and you over here twerk it. And guess what?
Okay.
HR and probably seeing your little twerk it post.
Exactly.
So you just have to be very mindful. Exactly. And that's why I say I think mentorship, especially to the young people, is so important now, because it is such a microwave effect society now. We want it now. We think that entrepreneurship, you're going to make the decision to go immediately into entrepreneurship, and then you're going to immediately be a millionaire. No, because everyone would be doing it. No. Everyone. So you have to be mindful of that. So I love the fact that, I do get to mentor some of our younger generation.
Oh, that's good. I love it. I love it. I hope you all are enjoying our conversation with Robbin, and we will be right back after this commercial break with our last words. Do y'all know that this show seems like it just goes by so fast? It goes by so fast when we're having fun, but we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Discover the Glow Collection by Jacquie O, where the magic lies in embracing healthy skin, not chasing perfection. Our all-natural skincare line leaves your skin nourished and hydrated, radiating a natural glow, because we believe in the beauty of authenticity. Say goodbye to unrealistic standards and say hello to your best skin. Shop the Glow Collection by Jacquie O at www.jacquieo.com. Your journey to naturally radiant skin begins here. Letting go is a multifaceted concept that can have different meanings depending on the context. Generally, it refers to the act of releasing or relinquishing something, whether it be a physical object, a thought, an emotion, a relationship, or a situation. In essence, letting go is about releasing what no longer serves your well-being, personal growth, or happiness. It's a process that can lead to emotional healing, personal growth, and a sense of liberation. The specific meaning and significance of letting go can vary from person to person and situation to situation. What do you need to let go of today? It's time to start the process of letting go. Join me, your girl, Jacquie O, for Motivational Monday, every first Monday of the month at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be streaming live on our Facebook page at Jacquie O Blog and our YouTube channel at Jacquie O. Join us for an hour filled with inspiration, motivation, and valuable information aimed at helping you to live and think well. Motivational Monday with me, your girl, Jacquie O, promises to be a time of empowerment and positivity. Mark your calendars and be ready to be uplifted and motivated to embrace the best version of yourself.
Welcome back to Motivational Monday with me, your girl, Jacquie O, and my special guest, Robbin Kelton, the visionary behind the Mamapreneur Podcast. We have been having a great conversation this evening. And so if you all are just joining us, thank you for joining us this evening. But please be sure to go back and watch the replay as well as share this information and this broadcast with others. So Robbin, as we're talking, we've been talking about unleashing your brilliance. We've been talking about trailblazing and collaborations and networking, stepping out of our comfort zones, and all the things that we've been talking about. And I just want you to share with the audience today some of your last words, the last words of the show.
The last words of the last words of the last words of the show.
Yes. What would you like to share with our audience on this evening?
So yes, we've been talking about trailblazing and all the things and stepping out. Yeah, like you said, step outside of your comfort zone and all the things. So we're at the beginning of the year. I still call February the beginning of the year. And I know a lot of us we've done our vision boards. Yeah. We've done our 2024 vision board. We've done our 3-5-year vision board. We've done our business board. We've done it all. Now it's time we've planned, and now this is the year to take action. This is the year to execute. A lot of times we'll plan for the year, or I don't call them resolutions. I know people that do. But we have our resolutions, we have our goals, we have our fitness goals. We want to lose 40 pounds by March, but you ain't went to nobody's gym, nothing, no changes. So this is truly the time. Yes, we've done the planning. We have an idea of what we would like to see our 2024, our Q1, whatever. This is the time to actually execute, plan, execute. Because then you'll see things kind of fall into place after you execute it. And it just go from there. I believe in everyone that is watching and tuning in tonight, whatever your goal is, whatever God has placed in you for 2024, get out there and do amazing things. But it takes action for it to happen.
Yes. All capital words or letters.
Letters.
ION.
Yes.
Action. And I liked how you talked about the goals and setting the goals and getting them done. And we need to set realistic goals because sometimes, like you were saying, losing 40 pounds by March. I mean, I think even if you do work out, that's still a lot of weight to lose like in 3 months, right? So they should set realistic goals, like small steps. Okay, I'm going to do this and I'll do this and do that and track it. And I do that because I like to journal. So in my journal, yeah, I'm writing things down. Oh, okay, so I did this today, or I have this plan, and I'm going to do this, execute it to get it going. So I think that's very important too. And we talk about that too, writing the vision. And a lot of times when we're doing vision boards, we always use that scripture out of Habakkuk about, it's in Habakkuk, right? Yes.
Habakkuk 2:2. Write the vision, make it plain.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we talk about that, but do we really write it down? Do we really execute it and go back and revisit what we've written down? And I do that quite often. I'll go back and read a journal from maybe 6 months ago, something that I wrote to see, okay, where am I now, to measure my progress and what I'm doing. So I loved how you talked about setting those goals, but you have to put the action.
Yeah. If you break it down, like she just said, realistic goals, or something I learned in Mary Kay, 6 most important things to do of the day. If you do a little to-do list of just a few things, you don't have 1 to 2 goals a week. I tell people, you ain't got to go crazy. You see that vision board and you want to complete the entire vision board in January. Now, you know good and well, you're not gonna be able to do all that in the whole month. So break it down, bite-sized pieces. Again, that's how I stay organized. I write at least anywhere 4 to 6 things down a day. It keeps me accountable. B, I'm like, all right, I need to get it done. And C, I do a lot. So if we don't write it down, it won't get done.
It won't get done.
If it's not in the calendar, we don't know about it. That's just planner one-on-one with me. Yes.
Yeah, I agree. And a key word you said too was accountable. And just kind of share with me a little bit about, and I know we're wrapping this up, but that's a good word. Accountable, accountability. How important is that for us to even have accountability partners?
Yes. And pick an accountability partner that's not your yes man.
Yes.
You're not your, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl, you're going to lose 40 pounds by March. Yeah. No.
And we still eat donuts at midnight.
Girl Scout cookie time. I was good the other day before I get to my point. I did so good. Now, granted, I bought some already, but I didn't buy it every time. So I went to 2 stores Saturday. Walmart and Tom Thumb both had Girl Scout cookies. I had the troop leader and all the girls. I focused. I kept going. They said hello. I said hi, and we kept it moving. No more Thin Mints for me. We had our 2 boxes. That's it. So it's good to have accountability partners. And why it's good to have accountability partners is because you need it. So for instance, if Jacquie were to come to me right now and says, Robbin, I'm writing a book, I need to have at least 1 chapter written by the end of the week. I can go back and kind of follow up with Jacquie probably Saturday, Sunday. Hey, Jacquie, were you able to get that chapter done? Blah, blah, blah. And Jacquie then gave me the rundown of everything else she did, but write that chapter. That's where I come in, same situation, and say, Jacquie, now remember, you said you want to get this book out in 2024, and your publisher said they need the book. You need chapter 1 done by Saturday, and you're not on it. We don't talk about it, be about it. I'd have to give her a nice little pep talk. Same with me. If I tell Jacquie I want to be a size 5, that's been a long time since it's been a size 5.
Girl.
And I haven't went to, I go to Lifetime. I ain't been to the gym. And again, I'm over here with another box of Thin Mints. Jacquie gonna let me have it with love.
Yes.
As she should. So
Yes.
it's good to have accountability partners. That's in business, that's in life.
Yes.
To have accountability partners to kind of just, and they're not bugging you, they're not being mean. It's just,
Right.
you need that person that's going to keep it 100.
Right.
Again, no yes people.
Yeah. Listen, and when you said that, okay, I know we're wrapping this up, but that's another great point of you being at me being able to share with you in love, right? Okay, Robbin XYZ, Robbin for me, Jacquie XYZ. Even if you see that I'm doing something wrong or not necessarily, well, yeah, wrong or not correct, you should be able to come to me with constructive criticism.
Like, Jacquie, let me holler at you real quick, Jacquie.
Yes. And I should be open to receive what you have to say because I know that you're coming to me in love, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not on the defensive side because I'm like, oh my gosh, what? I'm not going to do that. But I'm receiving what you're saying. And I think that that's very important for accountability and just us as sisters and sister entrepreneurs to help each other. If we see our other sister, there's a weakness and that she's fallen down, we should be able to be there to say, hey, girl, let me help you.
Yeah.
And then that person should be able to receive it, you know.
Absolutely.
And we have to do it again in love. We can't go to them.
Rawr. No,
Yeah.
you can't do that. They're going to be defensive. Anything you tell them, they're not going to care.
Exactly. I love it. We have a comment says, love it. Accountability partner should correct you in love. Yes, that's true. Everything should be done in love. So again, that is really good. Robbin, tell us how we can get in touch with you. Again, how we can get these fabulous products that you have. Let us know.
Well, you can follow me. I think I'm pretty much on any social media platform known to man, with the exception of Twitter, at Mamapreneur Podcast. That's YouTube, LinkedIn, IG, Facebook, TikTok. I think that's it. I think we've covered it all. The show is live on 2nd and 4th Thursday evenings from 8 p.m. Central Time to 9 p.m. I actually have a couple of events coming up tomorrow. I am hosting a podcasting webinar. So if you are an existing podcaster or would like to get into the podcasting world, learn more about branding and monetization, I am having an event tomorrow, and I can have Jacquie post that link to the webinar. And on March 12th, I am having another webinar about how to stand out in a saturated market as an entrepreneur. And so looking forward to that. And get in touch with me directly. You can send a direct message to me on Instagram, Mamapreneur Podcast, if you are interested in one of these fabulous mugs, honey. Or if you would like a Jacquie of all trades shirt, reach out to me directly and I'll be happy to provide more details. But yes, that is all.
Well, Robbin, again, thank you so much for being with us on this evening. We really had a great time and just appreciative that you took time out of your schedule as the Jacquie of all trades to be with us on this evening. Absolutely. So we will be putting Robbin's information in the caption section on how you can attend the webinar, all of her contact information so you can make purchases for her merchandise and whatever else that we need to include. It'll be in there for Robbin. So again, Robbin, thank you again so much for joining us this evening. And we will talk to you soon. Bye. Thank you all so much for joining us again with Motivational Monday with me, your girl, Jacquie O. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast on this evening. And again, if you're just joining us, please go ahead and share it as well as watch the replay so you can see the show in its entirety. So next month, y'all, it is going to be so fun. Next month, we're going to have a fun show, and it is going to be March the 2nd. No, March the 4th. It's the first Monday. It's the first Monday of March. And we're going to have the newlywed, not so newlywed game. It is going to be great. So my co-host is going to be Dr. Delvina Thomas. Dr. Delvina, she was the one that we started Motivational Monday together 4 years ago in March. And so she is going to be joining us for that particular episode. And we will have 5 couples. They will be not so newlywed, in between, and newlywed. So again, that is going to be an amazing show. So please join us the first Monday of March at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here live on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And until then, we will see you next month. We pray that you have an amazing week and a good rest of your evening. And it's me, your girl, Jacquie, with Jacquie O, with Motivational Monday with Jacquie O. Good evening.